Hello, Hayden. Here are a few tips for virtual school that I'd like for you to know. So, number one, it says log in every day. Log in every day for Apex. And I'm going to encourage you to work during normal school hours. That way, if you have a question or you need something and you email me, I'm more likely to be available. Sometimes I have meetings and I can't get to it right away, but during the day it's easier. But you can still email me at midnight and I'll get back to you the next day. I'm also going to encourage you to take notes and write things down while you're in Apex. You can't reopen Apex to take the quiz, but you can take as many notes as you want. Also, you need to check your email in Google Classroom every day. There'll be days that there won't be announcements, but you need to check it. Okay, hours and attendance. Always a question. To be counted present for school, you must do one of two things. Be passing all classes or accumulate 4 hours in each class. I always suggest that people just pass the classes because it's the same thing. If you come to school, you're counted present, but if you don't do anything, you're still going to be in hot water because you're not passing your classes. So you might as well pass all of your classes and then you don't have to count your minutes. You also should not carry overdues. You need to make sure that you're not, because overdues is a quick way not to pass your classes. On Monday, a report goes to the school about your hours and your grades. So if you log in and you see that somehow you missed something and you're falling below passing, you need to get it above passing before Monday morning. Okay, what's the deal with the practices in Google Classroom? So in Apex, you have something called a practice assignment, but Apex doesn't let you type into Apex. So what we've had to do is take those practice assignments and put them into Google Classroom. And as you'll notice, you do a practice assignment and then you take the quiz. That's the best way to do that because the practice assignment supports the quiz. The practice assignment is usually only one question. So, take time to do it and to answer it completely. How do you find the practices? You're going to open Google Classroom and go to the Classworks page. And there's a whole lot of different practices, but you'll find the one that matches whatever you're working on. You'll go to the unit and it'll say, like this one for social studies, 1.1.4, it's due tomorrow. That's the one that I need to finish. Okay, when you do the practices, you can revise them at any time. If I turn it back to you and I say, oh, you were way off, you can redo it and submit it again. Please read the hints and comments that I give you. Sometimes I'll even tell you, like, for this answer, look on page 7 of the chapter. I grade them. So it's not a computer, so it won't post in Apex immediately. I'm usually pretty good at getting them posted. If you really feel like I've missed something, you can email me, but at least give me about 24 hours at least to get those posted and graded, especially if you've happened to turn it in late. Okay, so resetting a quiz. We all have times where there's something that we're struggling with. You have 3 chances to take each quiz. After 3 attempts, if you do not earn a 70, Apex blocks you from progressing. And I think it says email your teacher. You need to email me as soon as you can. Don't wait. I have kids that'll think it's a bother or they're not sure. Just email me. I will try to reset it as quickly as I can. I also might be able to send you like a study guide or something to help you. Now, don't just go directly to the quiz though in Apex and start guessing. Apex records if you've done the study and the checkups. They don't record the answers, but if I open it up and I see that you haven't been actually studying and you're just doing the quizzes, I'm going to ask you to go back and do the study because you can't just guess and guess on the quizzes. So, or I might suggest that you take notes this time or something. Okay, little known features in Apex. There's the study guides. This is a wonderful way to take notes. You can click on that and it comes up and asks you questions to focus you. You can print it out and write on it. If you don't have a printer, that's okay too. You can just write it on a piece of paper, but it helps you focus on what you need. Then Apex will read to you. I'm a learner that likes to have it read to me, and I watch the words. So in the right-hand corner of all of your, of everything in Apex, there's this little person, and you can click on that and it will read it to you. So that's helpful. Also, you can save a page of the chapter or of the unit. If you click on the little print icon, you can print it, but you can also just save it as a PDF. So where it says printer, one of the choices will be, and you can select your printer, but one of them will be save as PDF or something like that. Just select that and it will save it. So if there's like a map or something that you think that you might need for the quiz, or a list of dates, you know, and you don't want to write them all down, you could save that page. Okay, Control F. If you're trying to find a term on the page, this works on anything. I find that Control F, let's say there's a person's name that you're looking up or something like that. If you do Control F, it'll find it in Apex if you're on the page, or if you've downloaded a study guide or anything. The late work policy. After 7 days, work is counted as a 0. That's the policy for the virtual school. If you need more time, like if something comes up in your life and you know things happen, you should email me before the 7th day and ask for an extension. This policy is posted in Google Classroom. So if you forget about it, it's posted there. Okay, Apex sets up the due dates. There are days where there's nothing due, okay, without any assignments. But that doesn't really mean you shouldn't be working. Because then the next day you might have lots of things due. So you only have 4 classes in middle school, and so if you, let's say you have 2 things due on Monday, but nothing on Tuesday or Wednesday, but 6 or 8 things due on Thursday, you really don't want to wait till Thursday to do them. You should have spread it out over Tuesday and Wednesday. So keep an eye on your calendar. Your calendar is on the opening page, and that will help you schedule how you should work. Okay, so I'm hoping that this helps you out, and if you need anything at all, please email me and I will be right here. Thanks.